respect is due. The opponents lining up today, we'll even say their name. Pacers Gaming, Greenlight Chess, Range, J Schnag, and Rain. Friends, Pacers Gaming have a lot on the line for Warriors and Mama off the rip. It's almost as good as it gets. How fantastic, by the way, is that Warriors Gaming home court? Does feel like a miniature digital version of the real thing. Hope to get there one day myself. Goodness knows you always see the celebs on the court. In this case, Charlie getting to work. ISO against Green. Mama with a lot to do before that shot could even be attempted to be fired off the 3-second violation. Demon grinding. Again, I love the question. If you don't mind, I'll try and get to it in the quarter time break. Only best of ones at this stage. If you're new to the 2K League or you're just tuning in after a little absentee little break. Warriors Gaming 4-0, hoping to close out today 6-0. This is the first of 2 games. You can see that second one against Bucks GG later on the main NBA 2K League broadcast. Green around the corner. Guess who's there to meet him? Get that out of here, yes please. Still no score. Seese rather deep. Maybe slightly too deep. Good intensity to start the contest. Late foul is by Nay. Getting around the original defender, so Chess will have to try and earn them from the line. No Green. By the way, sort of green or go home with your free throws. The smaller builds, typically with a higher free throw rating. If you've got questions about the archetypes, more than happy to go into those. In terms of your action here on the court, it is Pacers Gaming with the opening 2, but I like the intensity already from this Warriors team. Mama. The outspoken Mama. Fig to Nay, jam it down, collect your 2. Have a look at the Warriors Gaming socials, the NBA 2K League socials, if you want to know more of what I'm talking about. But I think it's fair to say, Mama, heart on sleeve, all the way through. We wouldn't have it any other way. Kenny, stitching off slightly. Greenlight forcing it to Chess. Warriors Gaming, very nicely set at the top of that perimeter. It's a 3-on-2 on the break. You can't be doing that, friends. We saw it how many times yesterday? I know the clear path, league build, retail build, maybe up to your own interpretation as to what you'd like, but I think we all agree there. Only one outcome. 2 free throws made and the ball to Warriors Gaming. CB13. What a 5-season. Mama, surely there's a contest. There is. You do like to see the confidence of those shots taken deep. Mama, 45% from 3, just over. Very nicely done, you have to say, from J Snags. Byline drive. Respect Pacers Gaming. CB in front of the defender. Surely he is and just can't quite time it. You don't want to worry too much about the shooting splits, and certainly if the threes haven't gone just yet, they will for Warriors Gaming. Might seem like a cliche, but it's truly about the confidence to take those shots on. That's why even Harris, shout out Harris, has been forced to agree with me that Warriors Gaming, not just good, they're not just great, they are a contender. JT saying let's just wait till we get to stage play. I think the lovely feed and jam, by the way, from Nate. But this chat with JT was at the start, not even just of the turn or anything else, the start of 5s. And JT's like, we'll wait until stage play. To me, that was an answer of itself. Chess rather deep. Enough coverage on that to make it interesting. Point being, friends, Warriors Gaming. A locked-in cert, even to those who don't realize it. Attempted feed to the corner, intercepted by Greenlight. Kenny, a cute little reach. More for bounce than anything. Switches on to Chess. Chess does get free just a little bit. No confidence to take the midi. That's too deep even for green light. Guess who's in the way, friends? Kenny is indeed getting to work. Kenny collects the 2. Wonderful transition play. Just short of 2 steals a game. I always mention with the locks, don't worry too much about the box score. The air ball coming through, and maybe that's a good example why. The locks not getting rewarded offensively very often. Defensively, Seese, incredible defender as he is, has more steals than his lock. Point being, coverage, on-ball defending, and then the greens at the other end. Kenny extending this Warriors gaming run. Unsure about that reach. Maybe just again guessing about the passing lane, to be quite honest. And I mean that respectfully, and I mean that in terms of skill, anticipation. CB has 2. Guess who's there again? Mama easily around the screen. Green light with nowhere to go. Feed inside. Jump forthcoming. Kenny, I thought, was going to snag that. It is indeed Seese, Mama, CB. Warriors gaming seamless. Back to CB. Pacers defense looking rather rattled over the top. 13-4. Will this run never end? Seese a little late on that roll, but again, the previous good defending from Warriors Gaming. Meaning the Pacers are rattled. Chess going up. You ain't got nowhere to go, brother. What a start after Pacers Gaming opened the scoring. The rest of this first quarter, all Warriors Gaming. Wonderful defending. Kenny, thankfully, does get the steals to display on that box score. His excellent defensive work weight and pressure. Work rate, just by the way. Nay, as we've come to expect, a clean 3 for 3. There it is again on your screen. And that's why you can't just rely on stats or the box scores. Shout out, Josiah. So with love, both statsmen, analysts by nature, and yet you would say that Charlie's had a very good first quarter. If you looked at just the box score, you wouldn't know, friends. The selflessness, the spacing, the ability to realize that Mama is a facilitator in this first quarter, it's the way to go. I'll tell you what, the quick passing as well, the pace of the passing. Unfortunately, I'm going to use Pace's own name against him. They have seen off the pace. Chess doing very well to get to a spot. Nothing going, nothing dropping. And I talk to you, friends, about the pace of passing. The immediate next play. Touch pass, over the top, no hesitation. And the hand from Nay. What a first quarter. What an honor to commentate. Mama inside Nay. The run isn't ending. 17-4. Can we just have this first quarter for the next 3? Green has Seese jumping for a moment. Means little. Kenny, chess is deep. The confidence to take it, but not the quality to make it. Gets to another spot, but Kenny, I thought, was about to put the hand up. He does not. And credit the big time shot to end the run. Warriors rather, may well get the opportunity to end the quarter on their terms. Nay isn't pulling that up, friends, don't you worry. Having some fun behind the screen originally. Now Mama goes. Seese is open. Seese! When called upon, your new power forward for this season, partway through this season, answers. Hand in the lane. Tell you what, that intercept, that steal is not completed. What an opening quarter, friends. Your answer is only as good as mine. For what it's worth, my views on Seese, very, very obvious. Not just this season. Therefore, not just for Warriors Gaming. I won't quite use the word fleeced in the trade, because that is disrespectful to the unnamed player, if you will, that was traded. All I can say is that, once again, down under, we talk about defending like Seese. The man's got a ring for a reason. Let's say that threes would have gone even better for Warriors Gaming. I think that's the most diplomatic way I can answer your question. Like I said, would love your interpretation, because Mama's up for the reverse jam and we need to get back to the here and now. Thank you very much, Demon Grinding, for the question. Goodness knows, if we've had some questions in the chat, all the answers provided by Warriors Gaming. Nay, a bit unlucky, because he knew that pass was coming. It's just over the top. Not punished. 22-7 into the second here. Better defensive shape from Pacers Gaming. But Charlie's going to get around the corner. He's got the pass to the corner. Maybe just into that animation a little earlier than he would have liked. Maybe even looking for the bailout. Range to the mid-range. And a more settled Pacers Gaming. I'll tell you what, just take that straight away. Jay Snag says, I'll take my chances on this power forward build. As I mentioned, if you've got questions about the builds, I'm more than happy to answer them. This is the league build version of NBA 2K23. Very different from the retail version that you might be playing, enjoying at home. Mama sees Charlie. Is he open? He's not. There's two players that, at least from our perspective, are within questionable range. At least one of them getting that done. Big Rain is going to be covered by Nay. Very nicely done from the big to get across. 22-11, just short of midway through this second quarter. Charlie up against J-Snag, certainly fancies it. It's a late recovery, the O-board, the jam. That's why you've got your inside bigs. That's why Nay remains so dominant. That's why he's got take. A little late to make that read as the burst past the defender. But he did cover the three. 24-13. Charlie getting more time to get to work in the second. Range up against Mama. Lovely fight. Are you kidding me? What vision. No doubt the call is coming live in the gaming room, but for what we can see, without those comms, without those player cams, you kind of respect it all the more. I didn't see it. You didn't see it. Mama 2 in transition. As things go quiet for a moment, unsure why. Green light. To Seese. I'm so shocked that that has been attempted. Charlie does well to bail out that time. Mama. Fam, it's the same thing. This time there's the little collapse to help out. Big Rain does get their hand in there. Surprisingly, Charlie doesn't get there first. Well done from Pacers Gaming in transition. A little unexpected, shall we say, the way that turned out after some good defensive reads. So simple from Charlie. Are you kidding me? He makes it look so easy. First to get around the defender, then to drive, then the composure not to go up with it. Goes back, collects it too. It's just so beautifully done. First foul within the final 2 minutes, and it's the first for Mama whatsoever. Seese jumping, does put him off. Kenny gets there, I assume going for the steal. The cheeky little intercept. Not to be. An improved second quarter from Pacers Gaming. Make no mistake, Warriors Gaming very much in control. And you love to see the rock being flinged around. The confidence, it'll serve them well. Come bracket play, Charlie. One of the most underrated point guards in this league. I said that on main. Got called, oh, CB13's not underrated. Fam, go back and watch when we're talking MVP. when we're even talking Warriors Gaming? Is there so much quality? Was there a big trade? Of course. And we respect King Charlie and what he's doing at both ends, by the way, because that's a steal to his name. The L1R1 dot. 35-18. Some reward for excellent defensive work. Your point guard friends going to be stationed in that left corner more often than not. Doesn't mean they can't contribute. We'll see if and when we get to best of threes. I'm sure we will for Warriors Gaming. Here in the best of one scenario, you still need to switch on, friends. If I said the actual version of the game is different, what about the mentality? What's about the professionalism required at this level? It's a question I get often. Why isn't X player in this league? Why isn't Y player in this league? He's so good. Look at this rec footage, the pro-am footage. It's the qualities at this level, the unseen things, the mentality, the comms, the decision making. We know that Seese's mechanics on the sticks are elite. Have a look there as he covers Big Rain, and then Range, then almost gets the steal in the lane, forces Paces Gaming. Thank you, friends, for joining into the third. Just making sure that feed is live and up to date. Want to make sure we're genuinely, what's another word for it? Live with the action. I don't want no delays. I want to watch this. I want to ride the journey home. CB up, CB down. The selflessness from Mama. The extra point for his team. All he's thinking about. Greenlight rather shook upon resumption. Kiwi Sean. Friend up the Anzacs, I think, was another comment that I saw. Am not a rugby league fan. Very weird for a Sydney sider. What a dot, by the way. You kind of wish that the three was taken at the time. Once again, it is that selflessness, the extra pass. You can't fault that motive. Kenny with a smart foul. It's only his third just after half time. Sean, thank you for the question. Not really my jam. Bit of a unique character in a few ways, but for me, it's only an ever. Need a bit of soccer, bit of basketball, FIFA and 2K. Can't say I do anything else. Can't say my PS5 has anything else on it. I'm a bit tragic like that. Seese jumping early, but then the second attempt good enough to put off the shot. He and Nay, original miscommunication, but Nay with time to get there. Baseline drive, very nicely done. 40-22. Pretty sure there's another comment in there somewhere. Barbecue Baller. What a name, by the way. Y'all in Twitch chat are at another level. Couldn't have a more boring name, fam. Hand in the lane, green light, but we're all good. Talking about, sorry, Barbecue Baller. Maybe if you just joined the stream, we sort of gave Charlie his flowers. Not just in terms of this season, but indeed his stellar career, where I'm saying, as I mentioned on main broadcast, he's underrated. And the comment from Harris was how ridiculous that was. Fam, he just doesn't get talked about enough. It's that simple. Whether it is because of the rest of the quality on the Warriors Gaming team, I definitely know that the standard of the league has risen from all the way back in seasons 1 and 2. It's getting better every year. Seese, by the way, as the shot clock expires, don't worry about it. It's your 12-12 man. There is Nay getting his points average for the season. Maybe the rebounds to follow. Just to say, Barbecue Baller, for me, it's one of those where if a player is consistently as quality as Charlie is, then if you're not always talking about him, then he is underrated. Just my opinion. Chess to Big Rain with the shot clock expiring. There's going to be a collapse. Warriors Gaming getting that board. You can tell before it happens. That's how good the positioning is. That's how in sync this squad is. Mama, feed. Nay. Wondering if there'll be a little fake. There's not, because guess who's basically falling out of bounds? Nay with 14. Bit early to make a call. Like maybe it will be a new points high for Nay this season in fives. Well, full stop. We'll keep dreaming. Either way, that box score is filling up. Board. Kenny is open early into that animation and with coverage. Faces Gaming have improved on one thing, and they've improved on many. Certainly for me, the confidence to throw those early break starter passes, if you will. The L1, R1s, most likely. Seese, quality, byline but not driving, pulling up for 2. What an odd game in terms of the attempted narrative. It's something that I mentioned to the lovely people at Warriors Gaming. What would you like me to talk about? This is what I'd like to talk about. The game's basically locked in from quarter 1 and we can just enjoy ourselves. I normally say no easy games in the NBA 2K League. I guess I still won't say it because your team, your Warriors Gaming, are working oh so hard. They are just making it look not just easy, they're making it look beautiful. If I mention it's 9 in the morning here down under, what a way to wake up. Nay wants more, friends, is feeling more. Left arm hook. Absolutely bullying the paint. Might be big rain with takeover. Nay's taken over the actual game. Green light feeding to Chess. Already half the shot clock used and nothing looking good here for Pacers Gaming. Seese intimidating. Good luck, green light. Feed to range. Enjoy the hospital pass. I tell you what. The procedure was successful. Despite the wonderful coverage, that shot somehow goes. Charlie, straight away, feeling it, greening it. You got the hand in the face. That's why I believe he's underrated. That's why he needs to be talked about more. Not just this season, every season. 51-28 as we head towards the end of the third. Nicely done, green light around the corner. Early pressure from Snags. Kenny doesn't even care. This sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? But Kenny full of confidence. Mama from that spot, friends. We've seen it. Not all tournament long, all fives long. And I have no doubt it's not the last time today. How on earth could you leave Mama that wide open? Are you kidding me? You know the result. Jumping Mama, and I love it. Kenny working hard to help with chest, and then green light. Now inside, then back to green light. Now I want Kenny Cam. Because he's there again. He's guarding everyone, Kenny. Are you kidding me to end the third? Oh. Charlie at the start of the fourth. Green. Friends, if you allow me, sometimes it's just so lovely to sit back and enjoy just one play. Let me savor this. What are the odds on main broadcast, friends? All of a sudden, CB13's getting mentioned alongside the darlings of this league once more. It has been that type of performance. Mentioned he's had the tougher defensive duty, rather up against the tougher defender in range. Mama has been able to capitalize most of the time. There'll be a contest on that. That's why individual matchups are so important. Shot not going. Snags, I believe, with the board. Kenny reaching. Charlie a little late to the corner. That really should have gone down. Warriors Gaming, earlier pressure, no doubt, rent-free in the heads of the Pacers Gaming players. Charlie into 2 defenders, one of the few errors, if you can call it that, that he's committed once again. Pacers Gaming cannot make this Warriors outfit pay. Mama full of confidence. I said that you hit them from range, you hit them from that spot. Never mind. Charlie with a steal in transition now. Pacers Gaming, not just not getting transition points, they're getting done at the other end. Look at the passing, friends. I mentioned the assist total. We're going well past 20 for the game. CB believes he gets free. Slight coverage. It's enough. Seese trying to help out. Leaves the man in the corner. The 57-36 scoreline, meaning wrist like that. Certainly able to be taken. I said Mama's range, by the way, back to an earlier point. I did mean typically off the catch and shoot. So to pull up and take that, something else, just to distinguish, make that little point of difference. Not saying Mama can't hit them from there. Just want to make really clear, the catch and shoot's what we've been watching predominantly this season from that spot. The confidence to go up against the big. Some might call it arrogance. Seese attempts to put up something at the buzzer, nothing doing. Like I mentioned, friends, we can just sit back and enjoy. We can almost do that after the first quarter. With only 3 minutes and change left here in the last. Let's savor, see what Warriors Gaming come up with maybe. Something a bit special. Something for the highlight reel. And I can't quite get there, and then that pass, more than ambitious, as I mentioned. You can expect this in the fourth, friends. Don't worry about the contest. It's more or less over. I don't want to say that because I don't want y'all to tune out. My point being, I want to be honest with y'all. And I also think it's well worth your time staying to enjoy the quality, maybe now a little bit of inventiveness from this Warriors Gaming team. I wonder, though, if that timeout does maybe suggest that with the group standings the way that they are, there's a little bit more to play than you might think. That sounds like a little bit vague. I kind of want to leave it that way. Make sure you join main broadcast for that finale for Warriors Gaming in this group stage. Let me just refresh the old broadcast. Make sure we're live. Thank you, friends, and a big thank you to the NBA 2K League production team, allowing me and Warriors Gaming this opportunity. Just want to make sure you're getting the best experience. We're all getting the best experience. The Warriors team, the feed, the Nate Jam, fam. I said you're getting the best experience. You're getting the best of Warriors Gaming. Some lovely highlights. Mama smart foul with Kenny just lurking behind a little bit. 20-point margin. Feed to Big Brain. Guess who's there? Seese puts the big old arms up saying there's no way through for you. Nay covering. Kenny rotating. Jay snags. Charlie with the funniest running man contest you'll ever see. It isn't quite a contest. Puts him off. Pacers Gaming 2-0 boards. Seese says enough of this tomfoolery. Give us the ball back. Fox, very kind of you, friend. Always honesty from your humble commentator, but tell you what, if you love your NBA 2K, no doubt you've clicked on. If you like your 2K League, surely you're as delighted as I am. The game being played at the highest level, friends. These are the best players from North America, but around the world. And you've got the whole world's eyes watching. At the moment, they're watching the big, nay, search for a career high points. It was 22. You wonder how much the team might be aware of it. Charlie ain't thinking about it. I'll take another 3. Always like it when every player of the 5 is in double digits for scoring. Might not occur here. Kenny and Seese got work to do, if you like, to join the other 3. That is a lovely 3 taken. Respect it. Nay on 20. Just to articulate real briefly, like to update it, make sure that the box score is definitely correct. Charlie round the corner, jam it down. Your point guard, showing you how it's done from range, taking on 2 inside. Kenny! Apologies, overexcited. Thought it was going to be a lovely strip. Instead, we'll calm down and enjoy the casual block. Perfect dime. And 2 more points with Team Take. If I said we could just sit back and enjoy it, Team Take's going to make it all the more beautiful. And if Pacers Gaming are going to be scoring, may they well just take some quick, easy 2s. We'll get back to the show. CB. See you later, range. No, mama. Logo. Mama, are you kidding me? A hand in the face from the Warriors Gaming logo drains it like it's nothing. A block, a contest, whatever you want. Dime it, yeet it, hit it, make it. Kenny got work. Hits the double digits for scoring. Does someone want to give Seese a 3? Is this 2K heaven, friends? Green light, if you think we're running this one out, you ain't watching what we're watching. Kenny's coming for you. Mama's going to get a hand in there as well. Big rain, why not try that? Hits that 3. A little different from the NBA, friends. Not just in terms of on your screen. The game itself, CB, I thought from the logo. Now to Kenny. Seese 3 attempt. Unselfishly decides to give it back. Seese, the only player in single-digit scoring, has to settle.